Yep, that's me receiving applause after my first recital. Why'd I want to learn the violin later in life?
After all, I've never played an instrument before ever in life. And why did I choose to pick this thing? I mean, it's one of the hardest instruments to learn, and I'm sure it makes a difference when you're learning later in life. But the reason why I chose to learn the violin is because of Joseph Bologne, le Chevalier de Saint-Georges of France. Joseph Bologne was born in 1745 in the French colony of Guadeloupe. His mother was a slave. His father, Georges Bologne de Saint-Georges, owned the plantation. At a young age, Joseph was sent to France, where he went to school and excelled at fencing, composing music, and playing the violin. Now, I will not get into his entire story, which is very interesting and sad, but I will leave a few links below the video in order for you to find out who Joseph Bologne was. There was also a movie made about him last year that was on the big screen, and I thought it was very well done. Learning music is like learning another language, just like how I'm trying to learn French, and it allows you to use a different part of your brain. Had I known this, I would have started sooner. After seeing the movie, I wanted to see what it was like to hold a violin, but I told myself I would not commit to renting one yet.
A little high on the elbow, but so you want to kind of not your shoulder as much.
My elbow.
Yeah. 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 Oh my gosh, I love this. You're gonna go between the black part and the wood part. And that's where the bow is gonna stay. Yeah, it's gonna be yeah.
Oh, there you go.
The store associate asked me, "Are you sure you've never played the violin before?" Now I figured this was just a sales tactic. It was encouraging, but I knew I was not going to be convulsive and rent a violin. Okay, I caved. I loved holding this instrument so much that I decided, why not? Who's to say that it's too late to learn how to play the violin? So, I committed. I found a teacher near me where I can get half-hour private lessons each week because there's no way I was going to rent this instrument and try to learn this on my own. It started with me learning the notes on the violin strings, which I am still struggling to memorize, but I knew this is something that I'm going to get better at because I will continue to practice. At first, I thought to myself, what have I gotten myself into? And I would get frustrated, but I have to keep reminding myself, Rome wasn't built in a day. I do not need to master this all at once. After all, this is the very first instrument I've learned, and I should be proud of myself that I've taken the first step in trying something new. After almost a year of learning, my teacher asked if I would participate in the winter recital and play a few simple songs like Jingle Bells and Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. By this time, I was becoming more comfortable with playing and not even needing to read the notes. My teacher also instructed me to keep a poker face whenever I messed up because I would automatically start laughing or smiling, letting everyone know I messed up. Can you tell the difference between this clip and the very first clip? It's not perfect, but I'll get there. I have to keep practicing for the concert, so here's the second song.
Mozart's melody, or Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, is so much easier to play.
That's what my teacher told me that I have to do. So this one is way easier. I do still need to practice because it sounds like I'm maybe a little off playing some of the notes, but you know what they say, practice makes perfect. So the recital date is here and I'm nervous, but I have to get over it. And I have been practicing like crazy, making sure I'm getting Jingle Bells and Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. And even during the class with my teacher, I've been getting it spot on, not messing up. Now it's the day up, I've been messing up like crazy. I think it's just my nerves. So wish me luck, and I will upload a recording of my recital.
Speed practicing right now. And also I wanted to practice some more, but my daughter told me they're about to get ready and line up. People are being seated. You can also hear other people in the background. They're practicing their pianos and other instruments. This time, I decided I was not going to be perfect. I am just going to play the best I can.
Right, my first recital is done, and I am so glad that I worked through my nervousness in order for me to play my Jingle Bells and my Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. And I was not the only person that was doing that who was nervous. So I'm looking forward to participating in another recital. Of course, it's going to take some time for me to learn how to play another song. But one thing this has taught me, that if it's something you want to do in life, first of all, it is never too late. And you have got to become comfortable with being uncomfortable. Because this, for me, was totally stepping outside my comfort zone, rather. But I think I'm going to continue playing the violin because I eventually want to get to the level of playing vibrato. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you for following along, and see you in the next video. Bye.